I notice that every time my taste evolves, it always starts with a few intense obsessions. And these obsessions kind of reveal what I'm craving aesthetically before I can even articulate it. Your taste is often more internally consistent than you even realize. I spend a lot of time on Pinterest and I'm always finding new things that keep me inspired and creative. Usually those obsessions are trying to tell me something about the direction my taste is evolving in. People always ask me all the time, like, how did I develop personal taste? How do I know what I like? How does my Pinterest even look the way it looks? And honestly, for me, it wasn't until I started realizing that when you pay attention to your obsessions, you can actually trace the evolution of your personal style in real time. So in this video, I want to walk you through 5 things that I've personally been obsessed with lately and what they reveal about building your personal taste intentionally. To start us off, I've been drawn to these animal paintings that feel like slightly odd and theatrical or a little bit overly expressive. I just think they add humor and character to a space, ways that overly polished interiors usually don't hit the mark on. The spaces and the people that I'm usually inspired by often leave room for eccentricity. They don't mind being different, or if their creativity won't resonate with everybody. They're very true to themselves, and with their character comes creativity, and that's what I really love. These paintings kind of remind me that good taste isn't always about refinement. As I get a little bit older, I realize that I'm less interested in uniform spaces and more spaces that just feel like me. I love mosaics because I feel like they're assembled slowly. They're never perfectly matching, but they're always perfectly coming together to create this gorgeous collection of tiles. One of the biggest shifts in my taste is moving away from sterile perfection and moving towards things that are handmade and have more character. There's something so human in natural layered imperfections. This just doesn't have to apply to interior design, but also fashion, layering your patterns, your textures, your colors. Not going for the cookie cutter clean outfit all the time, but going for something that just feels like, I would wear this. Something that makes you comfortable being you when you put it on. Or even your lifestyle. There is something so naturally imperfect about falling into numerous aesthetics. Like, yes, you can be the rock climbing girl, but you can also be the fashion girl. You could be the interior design girl. You do not belong to one box. You have all these natural layers that make you you. You're denying yourself your creative freedom when you do that. I've also started applying this to myself creatively. While I do love clean, aesthetic, Pinterest-like pictures, I am a graphic designer and I am a fashion designer, and I like mixing all of these things together. And I do like to animate sometimes, and I like the mixed media look of things. And while I may love a certain type of look, like your Atia Walcott's and your Skylar Marchais, like, I am not them. I just do my best to kind of take note of all the people that inspire me and how can I apply it to myself without being a copy-paste version and ignoring any parts of myself. That's been going way better for my personal style and taste. I'm not trying to replicate who anybody is. I'm just paying attention to things that happen around me, kind of seeing how I can apply them to my own life. Unique utensils is probably something that has been scratching my brain for so long. I don't even know what it is or how I even got into saving so many of these, but I'm obsessed. I think all these unique utensils just really show me that there's beauty in everyday rituals. You eat every day. Why not have utensils in your house that kind of reflect who you are and kind of get you excited to eat every day? You know, I think taste is built less through dramatic transformations and more through repeated daily interactions. Have you ever sat down and thought about what type of objects shape your daily life? What would make your daily life more exciting? Maybe getting a funky mirror, changing out your light fixture, maybe a nice little plant in your house. These are all things that will not just tweak your personal taste, but make your life a little bit more exciting every day. Something I'm noticing about all these recent obsessions, though, is they all project mass-produced capitalism in some way. Nothing is the same. Everything's unique. Everything's creative. Everything has a little bit of character to it. And this is what I really think develops your personal taste, when you pay attention to things that just get you excited and make you feel emotionally alive. Oceanic decor does not feel like something is a recent obsession of mine. I feel like my brain is always here 24/7. I'm always obsessed with things that ties me back to the sea. I feel like the ocean, the beach, that is my safe place, my happy place. My brain always goes there when I need to draw inspiration. Nature is probably one of our greatest teachers of composition and beauty. These are just a few pieces that I've absolutely been obsessed with on Pinterest. And every time I see something like this that falls into this category, I have to save it. Are you paying attention to all the things that really excite you, or are you too busy getting lost in the noise of what's happening and what's trending online? Okay, so for my final obsession, I've been really into organic form jewelry. And it's so funny that this one is last because it's like a culmination of all the other obsessions that came before it. It has natural forms, it has individuality. You can kind of see it come full circle on why I'm obsessed with all these things and how they just reflect me and my creativity and my style. Think of organic form jewelry almost like a wearable sculpture, moving away from the manufactured look like I was talking about earlier. These organic form jewelries may not be for everyone. Personal style is really about refining your sensitivity, and that is how your taste develops. Not through following aesthetics, but noticing your own patterns. Hopefully this inspires you to pay a little bit more attention to the things that naturally pull you in every day. Let me know some of your recent obsessions in the comments, and if you want more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.